Hey everybody, and thank you for watching Woodcrest Bonsai. Today I'm going to give an update on these 4 Mame Premna. These were all removed from a training tray and put into these bonsai pots during the same video, which I did on August 21st, no, July 21st. And you can watch that video in the upper right there. And I've got them in the order that I put them in the pots. So now I'm going to individually study them and talk about them and do a little bit of work, but there isn't all that much work to do. So I'm going to take these 3 off. Being careful not to jostle them or hit them into anything. And then we'll begin with this guy here. I'm going to change the camera angle and bring it a little closer. This first tree is in a much larger pot than the other 4, and it's in a informal upright style. And when I first styled this, the apex was moving backwards, and the apex is still kind of in the back, but I really love the way that it's developed. And I have been working these guys mainly, you can see right here there's one missing, some growth, mainly just by pinching out with my fingers. I haven't really even used clippers at all because it's just not necessary. I did wire the first 2 main branches so they were further out. They were kind of like this, and then I wired them out like that. And I don't think that wire is necessary anymore. So I'm going to do my best not to damage anything and remove that wire. I'm going to bring it around here so I can see what I'm doing a little better. Oh, that didn't work. Actually, I think I need to cut this guy away, because you notice he's going against the grain. So I'm going to cut him. I would cut him away anyway. So now I can get to the wire, and I'm holding the plant down in the pot because I don't want to jostle it. I don't think I need the rocks on the top of the soil anymore because they have rooted into the pot pretty well, so they've established. But that's why the rocks were there, to keep them stable in the pot. And success! And then typically I straighten it out right away because I think I'm going to use it on another tree soon. Okay, there we go. So yeah, just a cute little tree. I really love the way this guy is developing. It's even beginning to get some nabari. So I'm super happy with the way it's developing. Now this little guy here did get damaged from taking the wires off, but you don't want downward growth anyway. So I'm actually going to take off all these leaves that are pointing downward. There. And like I said, these were done in July of this year, and then I've been pinching them about every 2 weeks. And this is why they have such tiny little leaves. Can I go real quick? Get a normal leaf of a mature Premna in the ground? I'm going to have to turn the camera off to do that. And here we go. This is the normal size leaf of a Premna in the ground. It's bigger than the entire plant. Pretty amazing. As far as leaf miniaturization goes, I think Premna holds the world's record for leaf miniaturization. And if you pinch and pinch and pinch, you can get the leaves so tiny. There's even some fairly quote-unquote large ones on this tree. And Mame require a certain amount of proportion. So if you have leaves that are too far out of proportion, then the tree doesn't quite look right. But that guy's really doing well, and I'm really happy with him. Number 2, I had originally thought of being a bunjin. And I can take the rocks off. Oh sure, hit the camera. I think I can take the rocks off anything. And this is in a round pot, so it has no quote-unquote front as far as the pot is concerned. And I think that's the front, right here. So we probably need to bring this guy down and probably need to create more of an apex up in here. And pinching creates a lot of density, but that density can kind of make it confusing looking at it. Okay, there we go. I can see. So I probably want to take this little tiny guy right here and bring it up higher as the apex, and probably get rid of that one. I could possibly keep that one, but I think I like the flow better up this way. So I'm going to shorten him right now. And I call my trees him or this guy. And recently a person commented and said, it looks like a lady to me. And you know what? There are feminine trees. There's no question about it. But I'm just stuck in that, whatever you'd call it. So yeah, these, and once again, super healthy. Just really healthy. Here's some more downward growth that can come off. And he probably needs to be wired down. I really wasn't going to wire this guy with the other piece of wire. I was going to wire the last one. So he's still got great form, and it looks in the viewfinder like it's just a big glob, because it is, but I can develop that further now that I'm studying it more. I'm going to take this guy here, once again, bring it up like that. I'm going to take this one here and bring it up as the apex, so it will be higher up into here. So there's number 2. Number 3 is a nice little tree that when it was growing in the training pot, it was straight like this. And it just did not do much for me. But once I put it in the pot at this angle, oh man, it has just transformed. I'm just really enjoying this tree. So my plan for this tree is this branch is going to be a balancing branch, and then I want this branch here to really swoop down, way down into here, and come out to about like that. So imagine this guy down like that, and then just a little apex. The main focus of this tree is going to be the swooping branch, and this branch will balance that. So this is a feminine tree, open, lacy. This could probably be closer to a bunjin than the other one, but I'm really looking forward to seeing this tree develop too. And then the last one, which once again we can take the rock off. This is another informal upright. And I mean, here's my finger, okay, so that's how tall these guys are. They're only about 3 inches high. And this branch here was the one I was going to wire, because it needs to come like that. You see, just doing that just changes everything. And then we're missing some in here, because if we do that, then you see we've got nice space between the branches here, but we have no branch here. So I'm going to take that piece of wire. Once again, here's the leaf. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Just amazing. I'm going to take that piece of wire that I took off the other tree, and this branch here doesn't need to be wired, So I'm going to anchor this guy into the soil. Usually 2 runs around an anchoring branch or the trunk, and then you can begin to wire the branch that you want to wire. So bring it up, bring it down, bring it around, and then pull it into place. Oh no, I don't think I have enough wire. Maybe I can get it. There we go. There we go. Beauty-muss. So that just changes the whole look of this tree, just wiring that one branch. And then I'm going to do a little pinching here. I mean, look how tiny some of these leaves are. I mean, look at that one. Just, it won't even stay on my finger. Just tiny, tiny. Keeps falling off. Anyway. So this is going to be another tree that's going to have a nice pad here, a nice pad here. We really need to develop something in here. But that'll happen. Just continue to pinch. And this guy has some things like this little tiny branch that's right in the crook of the inside of the curve there. That's going to come off, but it's too small right now to do that. So I'll just leave it for now. That's really all I wanted to do with this guy, was just take that branch and open up the front. I tried to make my bonsai with a space in front, so if we go like this, the space is in front and then a nice semicircle in the back. And this needs to develop more. These guys need to develop so they create that semicircle in the back. And boy, the pot is dirty. Man. And of course, while sitting on the bench, a dirty pot is no big deal. If I was going to take this to a show, then yes, I'd get myself a little, old toothbrush and clean the pot up and make it all purty. But just sitting on the bench is no big deal. So there you go, 4 Mame Premna, and I'm just enjoying these so much. They have just developed so well, and they're all such healthy little guys. So I'm super happy about their development. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you'd like. Especially about leaf reduction. And hit the notification bell, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you continue to watch these guys. You can continue to watch these guys develop. Like I said, it was July, so what is it now, November? So that's 4 months. So the next video these guys will get will probably be in another 4 months, so like February, something like that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.